Hey guys, Rami here with your second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update for Wednesday, November 25th. First of all, I want to wish you all a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. What a year this has been. If anything, it really made us realize what is important in this life and to be thankful for the littlest things that we take for granted. I hope you all can find things to be thankful for this year, even though we're probably in the toughest year of our lifetime. I know I'm thankful for every single one of you watching my videos, hitting the like button on my videos, subscribing to my channel, commenting and sharing your thoughts with me and the community down below in the comments. So thank you so much. Now let's talk about stimulus because there's a lot that's happened in the last couple of days, and many other YouTubers here on YouTube have sugar-coated what's going on, but I just want to give you the facts and the reality of what is happening. One of the first things that happened that is seen as good news is the GSA moving on with the transition from the Trump administration to the Biden administration. Many are seeing this as a concession from President Trump and that we're moving on to a Biden administration. And listen, we may very well move to a Biden administration, but even then, I wouldn't take that fully as good news for stimulus. Some interpreted this as now that President Trump is about to leave office in January and there are many economical cliffs coming by the end of this year, he wouldn't want to leave office with a damaged country and he would want to push for stimulus deal before the end of the year so that he looks good before leaving office. I seriously don't understand how anyone can see that as an option. We do know that President Trump wants to do a stimulus deal, and he's been wanting to do a stimulus deal for months now when he said he wants larger stimulus checks than Democrats want and telling Republicans to go up on their numbers in negotiations. But did we all of a sudden forget that Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats in the House are still there? They didn't go anywhere. And if a stimulus deal done now will help the image of President Trump, we all of a sudden think that's something Nancy Pelosi is going to want to do? Of course not. If anything, a transition to a Biden administration would only mean that we won't get a deal before next year. I'm pretty sure that they would rather take the credit of fixing the economy and fixing the country and helping the American people. This is all political, and I think this is very clear by now that it's all political. They would rather come in January and pass a stimulus deal right away to look like the saviors. On top of that, don't forget that we still have the Georgia Senate runoff election. I'm pretty sure Democrats would want to wait until that's done because they may end up taking control of the Senate, which then will help them move a large stimulus package through the House, through the Senate, and to the White House. Also, in an interview yesterday with the co-chairs of the Problem Solvers Caucus, Rep. Tom Reed, a Republican, and Rep. Josh Gottheimer, a Democrat, they both said that we need to pass a stimulus package before the holidays. Gottheimer was asked specifically, when are we going to get help for businesses and American families who are struggling right now? And he said that leaders in the House and the Senate, Democrats and Republicans, need to come to the table and get something done in the next few weeks because it is very critical. The virus cases are skyrocketing, many are food insecure, and he said that now is the time to get this done. Then Representative Tom Reed started talking about the package that they can pass right now. And he said it's got to be within the range of $500 billion and $1 trillion. They've been speaking to a group of about 8 senators and White House officials who said that this would be a bill that will get signed and passed. He said it's not going to be a $2 trillion package. That ship has sailed. What we need to do is focus on what is attainable. Then he said something that's very straightforward and I totally agree with. That leadership needs to get out of the way and stop playing politics. First it was presidential politics and now it's that race in Georgia that is distracting everybody and making them put politics over people. It's time for people first and get this deal done. I can't agree more. I mean, it is very clear that for the last 7 months we've been playing politics and that is really hurting the American people and American businesses. Then they bring up a comment that Nancy Pelosi said that it just drove me crazy. Apparently she was asked about the $135 billion in unspent money that could go to a second round of PPP money. And you know what she said? She said that is up to the administration. Are you kidding me? We all know that is not true. Does she think we're all stupid at this point? We know that the president can't just spend that $135 billion. Congress has to reallocate that money, and Representative Kevin McCarthy said they can do that in 1 day. If they agree to it and pass it, then the president can sign it and send out the money to struggling businesses immediately. But they don't want to do that. I have no idea what she was thinking when she said that. It's just so frustrating. We know that the president can just spend this money. Congress needs to do it. Anyway, we need a stimulus package as soon as possible. The American people are suffering, and politicians are celebrating Thanksgiving in their mansions with more than enough food, I'm sure. Meanwhile, almost 26 million adults said their households either sometimes or often did not have enough to eat in the prior 7 days. That accounts for 12% of all US adults. Pre-pandemic, just 3.7% of adults said they have not had enough to eat at some point during all of 2019. This is not fair. These politicians need to do something, and you need to do it now. The sooner, the better. That's all I have for you today. I wish it was more positive news. But yes, even though a bunch of politicians now are saying we need to get something done now before the holidays and it's critical and all that, listen, we've been hearing this for 7 months, and I've been making these videos and researching this information for longer than that. And I personally don't think anything will happen in 2020. That's just my opinion, and I would love to hear yours in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos and new content for you. Also, make sure to check the link in the description below for the Yara savings account. It's a new savings account that is FDIC insured but gives you interest with a lottery system. If you use the link below, you'll get 100 tickets when you deposit as little as $25 for a chance to win up to $10 million. Then you'll get a weekly ticket for every $25 that you deposit. I think this is the future of banking, as it encourages savings to earn more chances at winning a large prize. Also, don't forget to get your 4 free stocks from Webull, potentially worth up to $1,600 when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. All the links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you in the next video.